What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Thursday night, and we are here for Impact Wrestling, and I'm sure all of you know that, but just in case there might be some new people out there, welcome in, and it is myself, it is Tazzy joining me tonight. Unfortunately, Jeff could not be here. He had planned to come back, and unfortunately, got things going on at work. He had a big project that he has to do and won't be back now with us until next Thursday. So I'll be doing SmackDown tomorrow. I'll be doing Abby's on Monday again. I'll be hosting both of those. And so make sure you come and join us. But yeah, so if you're excited to see Jeff, it's just me and Tazzy's faces that you get to see.
Darn.
Oh,
darn.
Yeah. Jeff was saddened by it because he really was looking forward to coming back and wanted to see all you guys and talk at you. Let me talk at all you guys. And unfortunately, work happens. What are you going to do? We've all been there. Work has to come first. So, yes, but Tazzy and I are here. We're ready to go. Should be another great show. We got a match going on right now. That is the BTI match with Aiden Prince and Jonathan Gresham. So this is going on right now. I just wolfed down 3 tacos, so I'm going to let Tazzy talk. Tazzy, what's going on, man?
Well, wow, we're another crazy week of after I think this has actually been the quietest week of wrestling in about a minute. It's like wow until Saturday hits around. On that note, It's a party, baby. Let's go.
Yes. Now it has officially started. Yeah, it's been a really weird wrestling week. Like, I'm digging for news. Like, even like normally you see all this stuff. You know what I posted today about how they said they're going to continue with sponsorships for WWE going forward, like a pitch black match, and the next one is going to be sponsored. No, wait, are you ready for this one? By Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What the hell kind of match are they going to do with Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a sponsor? Now, someone mentioned the New Day, which is really thought out and funny because the New Day loves like French toast and breakfast things and pancakes. So maybe I don't know, but whatever it's going to be, they're going to continue these things going forward. I guess I'm sure it made them tons of money. You know, the people who liked the Bray Wyatt match, the people who didn't, it probably doesn't mean that damn thing because they probably made gobs of money from Mountain Dew on that match. So yeah, that's where I had to dig for news about you know, promos for like sponsors. I mean, it's been a slow week. Like I've been checking for Bray Wyatt news. I always do. Nothing. Like there is nothing out there. It has been a quiet. Normally, like when we miss a Sunday show, it's like I'm always saying, "Oh my God, we have so much to talk about and catch up on." Like literally this week, nothing. Like Zippo. It's quiet, and of course that Tazzy is a pay-per-view. Okay, that said, let me just go over our plans. I'll have Tazzy tell you what he's got coming up, and then we'll get into it. So for us, again, tomorrow night is SmackDown. So I will have Coaster Maniacs with me tomorrow night. So it'll be me and Coaster doing the SmackDown Watch Along. Come and join us for that. It should be big because, you know, we're going to get continuation of what happened with the Bloodline. Everybody wants to know what's going on with that. We'll have something from Bray, I'm sure. To see where he's going. In case you're wondering, Bray and LA Knight are going to continue doing house shows. That was one piece of news that was out there. So they're going to continue their feud via house shows. I don't know what that means. If that means they're going to continue it going forward, I don't know. But join us for SmackDown tomorrow because it should be a big show as to what is going to happen going forward. We'll hear from Charlotte, I'm sure, about Rhea's challenge and a lot of other stuff. So join us for that, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. And then we're done until Monday, which will be Abby's window. Of course, Abby's will talk about what happens tomorrow for Bray and things going forward. We'll have the artwork. We'll have Dom. We'll have Jody. We'll have myself. Usually a guest pops in there. You know, Tazzy's always has an open invitation. I mean, anybody can pop in there, like Tazzy's parties. It's become that. We had Nicole pop in the last 2 weeks. We had Hanzo come in last week. So anybody can pop in Abby's. You just never know. So make sure you join us for Abby's on Monday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been going, oh my gosh, almost 2 complete hours, where that went from a 1 hour show to 2. There's just way too much to talk about. And if you have artwork, if you are an artist, I am not. I draw pencil figures bad. If you have artwork with Bray that's concerned, get it to us because we share that stuff on a segment at the end of Abby's now. So make sure you get that over to us. Okay, that's pretty much it for us. No Sunday show. I don't want to do that until Jeff comes back. So no Sunday show this week. And then next week, again, we'll go right back where we are tonight with Impact. So Tazzy, I know you've got a pay-per-view coming up.
Yeah, well, we can actually start with that because that's the next on the list. Can't believe we're not. It's crazy. You know, I am not going to promote the party itself. I'm going to promote NXT itself. We all know what happened between when it was NXT to NXT 2.0, right? Everybody was skeptical about what's going on, blah blah blah. They went back to the old way of NXT. They went back to the old way, like getting new people in there. They're going to slowly bring in independent wrestlers coming in there. Dragon Lee's the first one that's going to be on that list. He will be there sometime within Saturday and now. I say this for the people that watch WWE, I think NXT is a great watch, especially the help. It kind of helps to, like, when they get called up, you know who they are. Does that make sense? Because that's the other thing. That's the only thing that screwed up with Karrion Kross and stuff like that. Karrion Kross, so forth. When people was watching NXT, like the Kevin Owens, the Sammy Zayn, you know who they were when they got called up. Actually, there was kind of independent wrestlers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I know they're actually slowing, and Shawn Michaels has been doing an awesome job since going back to the gold and white brand to this thing. And guys, this Saturday is the perfect time to go back and watch NXT because let's keep it real. This is the first time NXT has been a standalone pay-per-view since NXT Portland takeover Portland to 2020. This is actually perfect. So this is actually a perfect pay-per-view to watch because this is like their party. They're like their party what they've been working for. So this is perfect. I'm not saying this just to like promote the channel. Actually, I am. I'm like it is this. I am promoting the party. But that's what I'm doing. So we will start at Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will start the party. Get your predictions. Also, guys, if you have not joined the C Wrestling Discord, don't forget to join the Insiders Discord too while you're at it.
Our little tiny Discord that we started because I panicked when I thought Twitter was going to die.
It happens. We actually going to let you guys come on live for the first we're on that first hour before the show starts, and then to end the show and get you guys thoughts on there too. You get your opinions out there without having to be in the chat. You guys should come on straight on. You're good.
There you go.
See. Okay. Next week, this is what's going on. Monday, we are doing Monday Night Raw, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time, like always. And also, like I said, thank you guys for coming into the Monday Night Strong Streams. It's been doing great. Tuesdays, however, come on, and join us for NXT. It's basically the show that we do. It's our main show. It's 7. That's going to start 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Join us for that. And also, guys, we're going to do one more show before I leave. Next Saturday will be the weekend wrestling party, just to talk about all things wrestling, just to get it out there, get your all of us out there, whatever. Now, here's the thing with that. Before I forget, I'm doing this fast because I know we got to talk about Impact. I am going to be gone for a month. I'm going to be gone for a month, but the party's not going to end. They're going to continue doing the party. My brother's going to take over for me since he's going to be in my apartment. So he might as well does it. And I'm telling you guys, this is the perfect guy to actually do it for me because this is a guy that actually he actually started me watching wrestling. So guys, this is the perfect guy. He loves wrestling like as much as I do. And not saying he has the energy I have, but he loves talking about wrestling. So you guys can join him. So yeah, the party don't end. I'll be back within the month, and then we'll get back going every other week, because baseball.
Because baseball. There you go. That's it. Time for Tazzy to return to work. Yeah. Yep. Jonathan Gresham wins that match, and he just issued an open challenge. And basically, it's going to be him and Kenny King, from what I just heard. So that ought to be a really good match. Okay. Let me welcome some people in, and then we will get into the card. So we've got Judgment Mode with Keto says R.I.P. Lanny Poffo. Yes, Lanny Poffo has passed away. 68 years old. I remember him very fondly. I liked his character. He had, of course, the Genius character, which I thought was really, really good. A heel that everyone hated. And I mean, he went up against greats like Hulk Hogan. He went up against Andre the Giant. Like, this guy had wrestled in some amazing matches with some amazing people. And he was also, of course, the Macho Man, Randy Savage's real brother. So you probably, if you did know who he was, you would have seen him on that documentary about Macho Man. He was the one that they had interviewed about a lot of things that were happened in Macho Man's life. So sad, another sad day for it. It always seems it's a shame. It seems like we're memorializing someone a lot. But Lanny Poffo was a huge character in the WWE, WWF period. Again, our thoughts, our prayers go out to his family and of course his friends as well. So Jason Peace is here. Of course, Jason, member of the channel. Thank you so much, Jason, and welcome in. Zeke is here. James Chadwick is here. Derek Fleming is here. Hello, Derek. We got Dylan. We have Anthony Slate, also a member of the channel. Jason Stoffer, also all the channel members are here. Jason Stoffer's in the house. We've got, let's see, Ryan is here. Damien. Hey, Damien. Damien was the person who shared all those amazing pictures. Damien got stuck in an airport. Poor dude. He's sending me all these pictures, and he said he was stuck in an airport for hours, but he got to meet all these wrestlers who were also stuck in the airport. So he got some amazing pictures of some of the people that were at the Rumble, and it was so cool. I know it must have been a hell of a time, Damien, until you finally, I don't even know how long it took you guys to finally get out of there, but you got some amazing pictures, and you got a chance to meet some amazing wrestlers. That was really cool. Vincenzo's here. Chris is here. Aaron is here. Brandon is here. Wrestling Lane. Bertrice is in the house. Hello. Bonus Baby's here. We've got Barry Monkey from Twitch. We've got Aiden, said Aiden Prince suffered an injury. Okay. We have Jason Stoffer. We have Brandon Davey is here. Mustafa is here. John Kessler is here. I've got Bonkers is here. I've got John Kessler. We're doing well. Hope you are as well. Wrestling Lane is here. I said him. Heather is here. Hello, Heather. How are you? We got Jacoby. We've got just opened a challenge to Speedball Mike Bailey at No Surrender. Gresham and Speedball. Oh boy. That's gonna be amazing. Dana is here. Hello, Dana. And I think I'm caught up. And Mark just popped in. There you go. Mark's
this street will start getting close to Abby's level. You probably won't be able to read after this.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. More and more people in here now every week. That's amazing. Thanks for joining. Because I know a lot of people weren't watching Impact, and I hope the word is getting out there and spreading so that we get more people watching. If you don't know where to watch, and if you are new, you can subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's 99 cents. That would give you the weekly program that we're going to watch tonight. You go the $5 amount, then you get the pay-per-views, the smaller ones, not the really big pay-per-views, but you get the smaller ones. So for $5 a month, you can get all this content plus everything else they put on their channel. So very easy to watch along. Also Access TV. Speaking of which, if you're watching on Access TV, little disclaimer, don't spoil the chat. You get the finger from Tazzy. Literally. Don't spoil the chat. If you're ahead of us on Access TV, you will be ahead. They start at 8. We start at 8:30. So you're going to be a half hour ahead of us. Don't spoil the chat. For any new, you see anything going on, you don't hear us talking about it, please do not spoil the chat. It's kind of like buying a bus ticket out of the chat. So don't do that. I like to get Tazzy to laugh when he's drinking. I do that on purpose. But so yes. Don't take the bus out of the chat. It's very easy to do. Brandon Barnes is here. And yes, so but yeah, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you guys have been watching Impact. I don't know if all of you are Impact people from back in the day, or if you've ever watched it before. If you're just watching it because of us, that's awesome. We're trying to get eyes on this product, so glad you guys are all coming out and doing that. Okay, let us go into the card. We'll go back here. And we'll talk about tonight's card and what we got on the docket for tonight. So, you see the BTI matchup on top. We already had that. Jonathan Gresham's your winner, and he challenged Speedball Mike Bailey, which should be freaking amazing. That you could be talking a first 5-star match of the year with those two. So that's going to be awesome. James says no spoilers because I'm quick triggered. Over Stevie says Shinsuke is going to return to Elimination Chamber. That's awesome. We saw Rick Boogs come back, which was cool. So he kind of looks like Freddie Mercury even more now. He looked like him before a little bit, but he looks like him even more. All right, tonight's main card. I'm going to go from bottom to top here because I like the match at the top there. So we'll talk about that one last. So we got the design. We got Angels, Callihan, Diener, and Khan versus Frankie Kazarian, Josh Alexander, Rich Swann, and Yuya. So a 4-on-4 match. The design against those 4 men should be interesting. I mean, yeah, you got Josh in there. You got Rich Swann in there. Those 2 guys are wrestling at the next pay-per-view for the title. So you got both people in there. One of them is going to have that belt. Is this going to be a thing where the design is eventually going to come after that title? Are they going to use Sami Callihan to try to do it? We'll see. But this one's going to be a little crazy, Tazzy. And, we always use the word shenanigans, but we might have to use that one right off the bat.
Shenanigans. There we go. I'll say it for a couple more times because we don't need it. Shenanigans. I almost said something else. Shenanigans. That's hard to say 4 times in a row. Wow. Yes, it is. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. There's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be one of those days where it's like everything's going to be split apart. I mean, I don't expect this match to be long. If that makes sense. Yeah. I'm expecting this to be somebody gets on somebody's nerves, and next thing you know, everything explodes. That's basically how it goes. Who wins this? Don't be shocked the heels wins this. Don't if they're actually called heels. Do we like these designs?
I know there may be a lot of people that they're supposed to be. They're built as heels, but a lot of people like the bad guy.
Yeah, I do.
Me too. James, stay ready, says Yuya is in the main event. I'm loving it. Somebody tell Speedball Mike Bailey to bring Kota Ibushi back to Impact with him after the GCW match. Okay, so that one should be our main event tonight, I would imagine. So we're both calling shenanigans. This one here is interesting because Crazy Steve, of course, we all saw him terrorize Trey Miguel after his win over Tarus. So I'm sure there's going to be ramifications to that. Would not be surprised if we get shenanigans again, because we probably will see Trey run down. Maybe he gets a little means of revenge, and maybe Crazy Steve gets a spray paint job that he didn't want to put on in the form of green paint. So I'm kind of thinking that Trey might come down and interrupt this and probably get a little revenge on Crazy Steve, Tazzy.
Yeah, you can't. I can't even say no because we know the guy. We know. Dude, I just realized a great inter promotion match just popped in my head, especially the way they're both champions right now. Wesley versus Miguel. Oh my god, the craziness! I know they wrestled before each other, but this would be even more crazier. But anyways, Crazy Steve all the way here. Well, let's put it like this. Crazy Steve wins if all the shenanigans don't happen until after the match. If it happens during the match, I'm gonna go Sheldon.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that he'd cause Crazy Steve to lose. Mm-hmm. So I would probably, if that's what happens, probably the right outcome. John Kessler says, I think Crazy Steve wins, but I hope Impact signs Sheldon, Gene, and some of the other indie stars. Now I know why Jeff likes to put these comments up so much, because you can read them in front of you instead of looking in the chat. They're nice and big. So smart. It took me, let's see, how long have I been doing this now? Hey, a little over a week to maybe 9 days. I
figure I'll let you do it because you don't want to kind of read the comments. So I'm like,
and here I am looking at the small print on the side, and I'm like, why the hell am I not putting them up there? So you can tell I'm a little slow on the uptake, and that's why we miss Jeff, among other things. But yes, so okay, moving on. We've got Gisele Shaw and Savannah Evans. This is going to be interesting for a few reasons. You have conflict going on now between Tasha and Savannah. So where does that go? Obviously Mickie James is moving on to Masha. And so, Tasha and Savannah are going to maybe have this, they might finally have this split up that a lot of people have been predicting for a while on Impact. We've been talking about this for, 5 months, but it looks as if we might get that. I don't know what role Gisele is going to play, or is Tasha going to cost Savannah somehow, or Savannah loses, maybe a distraction or something causes her to lose. Maybe Tasha interferes when Savannah doesn't want her to and gets her disqualified. Something like that. Impact likes to do that stuff, and that could probably further the story. So Tazzy, what do you make of this? And Gisele, poor Gisele, no one wants to be your partner. No one. Gisele needs to find a partner. I don't know who that's going to be, but no one wants to tag with Gisele.
I mean, she basically messed up every single partnership she ever been with. So it's gone. Like literally the first one that she was with was in WWE. The other was in AEW. She ran them off.
She runs everybody out.
She ran them off. Like who knows what's going to happen? Deanna pretty soon. where's she going to go? That's a good storyline. Actually, like she's the person that she run them off. Like that makes sense. Like,
didn't we used to say that about Randy Orton? Wasn't there a thing that Randy was a legend killer, but then we used to say he was the legend mover because he moved all the people to AEW when he attacked them. Then Big Show left, and Mark Henry left, like all that. So maybe Gisele is now the mover. Gisele is the mover from Impact, and she just sends them off to other companies. So it could be. Maybe that's what it is. I hope we get a second women's match tonight, says Barry Monkey. Brandon Davies says a mystery partner, possibly. Tasha won't be interfering as she's been given time off, says Bonus Baby. Oh, okay. We'll have to see then. Maybe she won't be there. The Legend Mover. James remembers that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Fun fact, like, have you seen Big Show?
Right? Well, he was Captain Insano. That was the only time I've seen him recently. He was dressed up in the Captain Insano outfit. And he cut a promo. He did a promo for AEW.
So they basically what they was in WWE. So like, what kind of sense?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing much changed. He's cutting promos. Yes. Okay. Tazzy's at an Atlanta Braves hat. Oh my God, Michael Spikes, he's gonna kill you. No, that's not an Atlanta Braves hat. That's the team he works for. That's an Oakland A's hat.
Don't get me wrong. I actually like the Atlanta Braves, but still.
I mean, they're both A's, so it's close. And normally the A's would be green, but you can't see that because he's in a green screen. So it's going to make it not look green. But yes, I mean, good guess. But okay. And last but not least, we have a tag team matchup. We've got the Bullet Club, Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus Kushida and Kevin Knight. So Kevin Knight was on last week's show as well. Kushida, we all know. This should be a really, really good match. Could be match of the night. And my guess is if they go with the design, the 4-on-4 as the main event, this could be the starter. So we might get this match to start the show. But either way, this one should be a really, really competitive, good match, Tazzy.
Well, you know what I'm going for, so that I'm not going to tell you that, but it's gonna be
there it is. Yes, woo.
I'm just saying. Like I said before, if you guys haven't seen Kushida, I think we've seen him a couple times here now. He's a great showing. I just wish we still had the cruiserweight title in NXT. It would have been so much better with him there, but it is what it is. Don't be shocked if he's like giving me one of the contenders for the X Division Championship pretty soon.
Yeah,
don't be shocked. Just throw it out there. But now it's not gonna be a squash, but it's gonna be a pretty good match with the Bullet Club. I know Ace Austin, Chris Bay. Oh man, these guys are good.
Yes, they are.
They are really good. So
yes, they are. They are the future. So we'll see. Like I said, I really believe they're going to get those titles from the Motor City Machine Guns. I think it's just a matter of time at some point when they do. So but these guys are the future of Impact. So all right, that is the card for tonight. Now you could see there aren't a ton of matches. So that usually means that we could have something else happen besides what we've got there, so including me getting there we go, I'm back. But yes, so keep your eyes out. There might be some impromptu matches that may show up and stuff like that. They usually have that happen when they have a small card or a lot of promos, either or. We might get some stuff like that too. Okay, next up, well, it's that time. It's that time of the stream where we talk about one of our favorite topics. And Tazzy, Tazzy's a chef, so we're going to talk about food. What have you had today? What did you eat today for dinner? What did you have for lunch, breakfast, second breakfast, snack, supper? We don't care. We don't discriminate. Any kind of food will do. Basically, what we're looking for you to do is just make everybody hungry. So what was on your menu today? Tazzy, what did you have to eat today, man? Anything good?
Fun fact. I actually going to talk about what I had last night because
that's really like good. I said, but we don't discriminate.
I know. But for today, I had there's a Cheerios. It's like really, really good. It's like a honey nut Cheerio kind of like. It's not honey nut Cheerio. It's like It's like an oatmeal Cheerio. It's so good though. It's because it's a little more sweeter, but it's still heavy for you because it's Cheerios. But it was so good. I was like, dude, I had about 2 bowls of it, and I was like, maybe I should not be overstuffing with cereal. But that's how it goes.
It's good for the bowels.
Yeah. So what I tend to do, since I don't do anything with AEWS right now, that's going to change, by the way, on the fall. We will be doing AEW on the channel. But anyway, I just had to stick that in there. I actually made some mozzarella chicken. So basically what I did was I actually stuffed the it's like a chicken breast, and I stuffed the mozzarella inside the chicken. And it's so good because I put a little more mozzarella on top. I know it's a lot of cheese, right? But it was so good. Put some lemon pepper on top. I had a ball with mozzarella chicken with some spinach on the side. It was good. It was so good. It's the first time I actually stuffed a chicken like that, but you know how they make chicken now? It's so big now, so you can actually put it inside. Like, here, let me stuff this chicken like a turkey. But you can never have too much cheese. Never. Right.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to go to the bathroom, that's not going to help.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But you can never have too much.
Yeah.
Dana had Fruit Frenzy sweetened multigrain cereal. Another cereal person, Tazzy. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have hot dogs and French fries from Brandon. We had Zeke saying, as far as Speedball goes, I think he will win. He has a great talent. I wonder if we will get any promos from Joe Hendry or Bully Ray. Joe Hendry is James just said Matt Cardona is going to come out and say some things about Joe Hendry tonight, so I'm sure we probably will. Let's see. I made some shawarma with rice, says Mustafa. Okay. Shawarma is the only thing. You know what? I never even knew what that was until the Avengers movie when they're all sitting down at the end in the post-credit scenes eating shawarma. I never heard of it. I did not know what that was until then. So I bet a lot of people were probably like that. Barry Monkey said fish curry and boiled rice. Michael King, of course, a member of the channel, says chicken pot pie soup. My wife made chicken pot pie yesterday. Actually, I just had some of that today for lunch. Damien says, finished eating a baked pork chop and rice. I'm about to have me a Kit Kat as a late night snack. Nice. Kit Kats are good. James Chadwick, cheese and bacon quiche and chips. There you go. But quiche is good. That's very good stuff. A lot of pork tonight. Here's another one. Pork chops and rice, says John Kessler.
I miss pork.
Zeke says chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce, chili, and a Frosty. That had to be a Wendy's order. We had Michael, country fried steak, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, brown gravy, and ice cold glass of lemonade. Another cereal person. Derek Fleming saying corn pops. Now look what you did, Tazzy. Everybody's eating cereal tonight.
It's easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Wrestling Lane says catfish mashed potatoes. I also just learned I'm getting 2K23. Yes, they put the full trailer out for 2K23. A lot of people have asked us, what about Bray Wyatt? He'll be put in probably in downloadable content. When they make these things, he probably wasn't on the roster. Because they have to get these things ready months in advance. So he'll be put in. I guarantee it. They might even put him in as a story mode type thing because that's what they were supposed to do with him before he was released. Mm-hmm. So he might even get a story mode at some point. They were going to do that. It was supposed to be him and Alexa, actually, that were going to have a story mode. So we'll see. Maybe that's what they're doing. Listen, bigger minds are involved in this kind of stuff. So maybe that's why they're building the stuff with Alexa. And Bray had said in his press conference that something's going to happen down the road. Well, maybe down the road will be that story mode with Alexa and Bray that'll coincide with the video game, which would be really smart. They're going to get a ton of people to buy it anyway. So let's see. Mustafa says I grew up in the Middle East, so I'm very familiar with it. Heather says chicken tikka masala with jasmine rice. Do you mean marsala? I'm wondering if you just missed an R. Or no, actually that's the name of it. Okay. It's Indian. The tikka masala is the only curry I like. I must be Indian. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My wife loves that. I'm not a fan. I don't like I'm not a big spicy fan. So I don't get into that. James Chadwick says DLC 100%. Yeah, for sure. They'll have that. They'll have that as DLC for sure. Okay. Let's see. Aaron chiming in here. Salmon salad with pinto beans, green beans, cannellini beans, cucumber, green onions, Roma tomatoes, salad dressing, olive oil, lemon juice, and grainy mustard with crushed black pepper. Wow. Is
that salad?
That's salad. Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure that was a salad. Like,
yeah,
is that a salad?
He basically gave everybody the ingredients. So there you go. If you want to have a salmon salad, there you go. Look at the ingredients right there. You just copy that and take a picture of it and make it. Chicken tikka is not spicy. Okay. I am not versed in that that kind of food actually, so I wouldn't know. I would not know.
Side note, I actually made something over the weekend. This had to be Sunday because we had the Robo Saturday. There's I made a what's it called? It's a burrito something. I forgot. And I was like, this would be good for a cooking with attachment because it's kind of easy. Because all you do is put ingredients in a pot in a pan and just put it in the oven. That's easy for everybody. And I'm trying to do easy stuff for people that actually do themselves, not do oversaturated.
Easy is good, man. Easy is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to put this up here quickly. If you're new to our channel, please make sure that you subscribe. We thank you for doing that. We were sitting on yesterday, kind of funny, 3,666, the number of the beast. Yes. So, we probably need to get off that. Yeah. But yes, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream tonight. That is a huge deal. I can't express that enough. Please hit that like button. We get so many people watching. There's sometimes like Abby's had over 1K. SmackDown had, I think that was one of the biggest Abby's we've ever done. The SmackDown like 5K in and around there. But we need to get people hitting that like, because we still don't have enough likes to match the amount of people that are actually here or watch. Mm-hmm. So please make sure you like the stream. If you don't do anything else, it really, really helps us out. So please, if you enjoy the content, please like the stream. It's really, really big for us. So please make sure that you do that. All right. So we got about 9 minutes to go. Like 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go before the show starts. What else do we got going on? I mean, Raw on Monday was all about, kind of had the thing with Cody Rhodes. So that was a lot about Cody Rhodes. We got the challenge, of course, laid down by Rhea for Charlotte Flair. So we've got that. With Impact Wrestling, you've got a few matches. Actually, I think I might have them. We got matches for their next coming pay-per-view, which is going to be No Surrender. So obviously, Josh Alexander, Rich Swann. No Surrender, by the way, is Friday, February 24th. So that is in 22 days. We will be doing that. We will have a watch along for that. It starts at 8 p.m. We'll start at 7:45 on that Friday. And then, of course, we have Mickie James and Masha Slamovich for that as well. So boy, oh boy, another one I'm gonna have to sweat out with Mickie. I mean, any of these, because now Mickie fulfilled her promise about getting the title. So she's no longer in a retires type of situation, but she could lose that title really at any time. And I don't know. Masha is kind of scary. It scares me because Masha's been on kind of a losing streak lately. So I don't know if they're going to keep having her lose matches. But we'll see. The other thing too is Jordynne Grace does have a rematch, so they may be building back to that, where they may end up having a rematch at Slammiversary, and maybe Jordynne will end up winning that and take the title back. So, and this was just kind of a temporary thing for Mickie to have for a little bit. She also challenged Sasha Banks, by the way, which is really interesting as well. Mercedes Moné, she kind of called her out and said, "Hey, we never wrestled before. Why don't you come wrestle me for the Impact title?" So I don't know if it'll happen, but they work with New Japan, so I wouldn't be surprised. Is Jeff back yet, Dalton? No, unfortunately, he could not be here because he had a big project that he's doing at work. So he just couldn't make it. He's too backed up with work. So we won't see Jeff until next week. I'm still taking over for him. This weekend he has his kids, so he wouldn't have done SmackDown anyway. And then Monday, I'm still going to be I'm gonna fill in for him Monday for Abby's, and then he should be back next Thursday. So, Randy as a GM in the game was funny. I hit like on every video before the video even starts. I'll try to be on here early before that, and if I'm not, it's all good. We appreciate it. Whenever you could. It's just a big thing. So
it's a huge thing. It's basically one of those things that if anything you do, just drop a like. Mm-hmm. It just helps the channel out, especially the add the random stuff on everything. Trust me, it works. Try you want to know how about Monday Night Raw thing doing? Because everybody's dropping a like. That's basically what's going on.
Yeah, like I've noticed that, most of our videos we get 60, 70 and stuff like that, which is okay. But when we get up there to the thousands and stuff like that, it's important. And I know most of you guys that are in the chat will hit the likes. Most of you will. And I appreciate that. But we got to get the people who are watching us after, maybe aren't in the chats or maybe are out there that are watching that aren't necessarily, participating, which is perfectly cool. Don't have to, but you can please hit that like button. It's very easy to do. Bloop, done. So if you please do that.
Funny, Joe. It's so funny because that 30th anniversary stream, I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell you the number. It was about 2.5. Guess where it's at right now? 5.4.
Yeah.
People do watch it. Like, I want to rewatch this for some reason. I don't know. I get to see the reactions. I guess that's more the only thing I can think of.
It's crazy. And so that it helps us out. The other thing I have to shout out everybody because you guys, we hit 450,000 views. We're 50,000 views away from 500,000, which is it's insane. It blows my mind when I see stuff like that come across. We get these little things from YouTube, and it's pretty amazing that we've gotten. It's humbling, really. Did I ever think we'd come close to 500,000 views on YouTube? I would have told you were crazy, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for that. The Hogan news, yes, Hulk Hogan apparently cannot walk or feel anything below his hips since his last back surgery. That was told by, I forget who was it. Was it Jimmy Hart? Someone mentioned it, I know. But that's why when he was at Raw 30, he was there with a cane because he can't feel anything. So yeah, that sucks. It's back surgery. When that happens, back surgery is very, very serious. And anything bad like that could happen. So yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Happy Groundhog Day. Yes. Has anyone watched the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray? I love that movie. It is so funny. If you've never seen it, go watch it. They play it usually constantly around this time of year, and it's hilarious. He basically relives the same day over and over and over again, and it happens to be Groundhog Day, and it's like going out of his mind because the same stuff happens, and he hates it. He's a very grumpy weatherman, and he can't stand doing what he's doing with the Groundhog Day celebration. He hates it, so he just wanted to get out of there, and he's just stuck there every single day. So it's really, really funny. At one point, he kidnaps Punxsutawney Phil, who's the groundhog. That happens in Pennsylvania, where I live. There's a town that does this. They go and they grab this poor little rodent out of his hole, and they hold him up. And if he sees his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of something like that, 6 more weeks of winter, or if he doesn't, it's pretty much ridiculous. But yeah, and it never works. It has nothing to do with meteorology whatsoever. So most of the time it's wrong. But it's this little celebration that Punxsutawney does in this little town in Pennsylvania. It gets recognized for this every single year. It became a holiday. And so yeah, it's a really good movie though if you haven't seen it. Gus says I'm watching it tonight. Very funny movie, says Aaron. Yeah, I really like it. It's funny stuff. Man, what else is going on? Trying to think of some of the things I talked to you guys about entertainment. Got my tickets for Ant-Man. On the 18th, I think I'm going. Yeah, Saturday the 18th. What else was I watching? The Last of Us. Oh, it's so good. On HBO Max. They're 3 episodes in. It's the series about the video game, basically. And they're taking so much of that, and bringing it into the game, which is absolutely awesome. And the actor that plays the Mandalorian is the lead in it. So very, very good. Very, very good if you're into that kind of thing. If you're into video games or if you're into that, it's really, really good. Jack says, "Who cares?" You know what, Jack? I don't, and now neither will you. Goodbye.
By the way,
Yeah.
why did that date sound familiar? The 18th.
I don't know. Is it a paper?
You said the 18th?
Yeah, the 18th of February.
Oh, is that Elimination Chamber?
It's a Saturday night. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dude, man. it's screwing up my plans.
I just looked at it like, wait a minute.
Oh, don't. I forgot. Yeah. You know what it was? I kind of forgot that was so soon after. I was even surprised when I saw the ad for that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was only 2 weeks later. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that was so quick. But yeah, oh, brother. Oh, well. Well, I'll be going sometime. But yes. Yeah. Oh, and the other stuff. What is the other stuff for where's the show? We should be starting any minute. The DC stuff, which if you're a fan of that, James Gunn came out and announced what his plans are for that. And so many cool things like a new Superman film with a new actor. The Batman is still getting a sequel. They're calling it the Batman 2, but it's going to be something out of the whole universe of DC stuff. So they're going to make a different basic thing, but they announced Swamp Thing, a new Batman's movie called The Brave and the Bold that's going to have Batman and Robin. So they're going to recast the main Batman that's going to be in the universe. So it's a lot of stuff going on for DC. So it's pretty cool. We need more Edges, bitch. Yes, that was amazing.
Damn,
that was amazing. LaGreca's been on this show like countless times now. I don't know if LaGreca is going to be a permanent part of the show. No spoilers, please, says Jason Peace. Yes. That varmint from Cobb's Corner, PA side, Shadow, and it's Cobbler. It's called Cobbler's Knob, I think, is the name of it. It's Cobbler's Knob, unless they rechanged it or they renamed it. Sorry. They're just showing some scenes from last week. There's PCO coming out, of course, causing Eddie Edwards to lose that match. Here's the thing with Moose. Course, got rolled up by Rich Swann, and Moose loses that match. And there's the design coming out, telling Callihan to take out Rich Swann. There's the subscribe header. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm being honest here. When I heard about what Hogan went through, I actually can relate to this. I told you a while back I have spina bifida, but in my case, I can't feel anything from the waist down, and I am a wheelchair user. Yeah, I imagine you would have an idea of what it is. He's had back problems for a long time, and I'm sure it takes its toll on him and on everybody else. Tom Brady, yes, Clay. Tom Brady retired. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to bed. Good night. See you Friday. Okay. I saw on the Impact website that Busted Open is having an after party for No Surrender. Bully Ray, Tommy Dreamer, Dave LaGreca, and Mickey James are going to be. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah, they're really involved with it, of course. I mean, having Tommy and Bully Ray in there, of course, and Mickey is so they're really involved in Impact now. So hey, listen, it's good. It gets word out about it. So I have no problem with that. They talk about it a lot more than they used to. I could tell you that. We own the night. All right. We are underway. Bullet Club.
I'll be laughing if they go right in order.
From top to bottom, man.
Yeah. I'm like, for what? Thank you.
Yeah. They're usually all over the place. They could do that. That can only help attracting more fans. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. TNA Impact Wrestling pay-per-view is on YouTube. Yeah, you can get their content on YouTube. This is being shown on YouTube right now. Their pay-per-view. So that next pay-per-view we're talking about, No Surrender, will be on YouTube. Too sweet, says James Chadwick. Bow, bow, bow. Down, bam, bam. Ace has that card. Haven't seen him use that in a while. With the little paper cut that he gives to people.
Mm-hmm.
Love the heart-shaped glasses, too. These two guys are amazing together. They really are. They have some of the moves that they do. Look at them in the crowd with the two sweet. Ooh, they got a Bullet Club shirt.
Oh, yeah. You can get those anywhere now, by the way. Amazon is actually probably the cheapest way to actually get it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And the coat, oh, that's my next thing. I'm getting the coat.
The black jacket that he's wearing? Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We've got Kushida. And the Jet, Kevin Knight. Saw him last week. Yeah, Tom Brady retired last year too. Yeah, it's 2 years in a row. It's kind of why he didn't really create any kind of a big spectacle. He basically just did it online because, yeah, he said he played his retirement card already last year and he didn't want to do it again. Right. But yeah, he's officially done. He's going to go right to Fox Sports. He's got a contract already with Fox Sports. So he can basically just go right there and do football, announce football games if that's what he wants to do.
Fox Sunday.
Yep. Raven Mather says, hello. Hey, Raven, how are you? They should call them Back to the Future team. Yeah, they kind of, well, Kushida's he's always worn that, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, he wears that orange vest. He's always worn that. Did he wear that in NXT?
The coat, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
But he was like full dress. He I think he had some jeans at one time, which is kind of weird. What the heck are we doing right now?
Obviously, Kushida is a big Back to the Future fan. Yeah. Was that even a retirement? He stopped playing for he retired for literally, I don't even know if it was a week. It might not have been.
It's been a week, yeah.
Janelle, hello, Janelle. How are you? Heather says they also signed Dirty Dango this week. Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't see that.
I thought he was signed already.
I did. I mean, he was there, but I don't think he was ever signed full time. That's cool. That's good news. I like fan Dirty Dango. Kenny King re-signed for another year. There you go.
It's crazy how these guys only signed for a year. Start signing these guys longer.
Yeah, that's why the roster changes so much.
Yeah.
And you see all these new people and everything, they just constantly change.
It's actually kind of nice this is a promotion that everybody go if they can't find a job. So it's
Kick out at 2 by Kevin Knight. I give it until the NFL season opener to see if he's officially retired. I kind of think he's done now. Mm-hmm. I kind of think he's done because he wasn't going to go back to Tampa. Tampa's going to have to start looking for another quarterback, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to sign free agent quarterbacks and stuff soon. I think he would have gone to San Francisco possibly because it would have been pretty easy Super Bowl, but what Brady likes is for the whole offense to be in him and to be in charge of it, basically run what he wants. And San Francisco's not going to do that with Shanahan as their coach. So I think he really didn't have anywhere else to go. Wow, what a move there.
That was crazy.
Kevin Knight with some big body slams. Look at that. Dude, that man can fly, and he's a big man. That was a heck of a move.
That's literally the style that WWE is looking for, that big guy that can actually move around like that. Oh.
Yeah, he's a big guy, and he's very, very agile for his size. Mm-hmm. Kushida in there. I'm glad they signed longer-term deals. A revolving door is kind of a bummer. I think he's done also, says Derek Fleming. Yeah, I think it's over. So in one of the sports shows I listened to, one of the sportscasters said that he's hearing people say about the retirement, don't believe it. No, but I don't think he's going to. If you would do that 2 years in a row, you're going to make a fool out of yourself at that point. So I don't think so. I think he's
Brett Favre.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to do that. Oh, how about
Love you,
that?
Brett.
Speaking of the Packers, I think that there's a rumor going around that Mr. Rogers might be going to Oakland to rejoin his former receiver, Devontae Adams. So they might be getting Aaron Rodgers, which would be crazy.
That'd be an interesting story.
I could see him going to the Raiders because you know what, the Raiders are that kind of a team that they've always like people just love to hate them. They're like a heel team, and I could see Rodgers wanting to go to them because of that.
It's always been the Raiders in the AFC, the Eagles in the NFC. It's always been like that.
Yeah, might join the XFL. I don't see that happening though. No. Gust is a little late to the party with dinner, but okay. He's having chicken cordon bleu. Carr said he's just leaving. He's leaving on the Pro Bowl Skills Challenge tonight. Yeah, Derek Carr is going to end up with probably the Jets or the Saints or Carolina, maybe one of those teams that are in need of a quarterback.
Probably the Bucks.
The Bucks. The Raiders would have to trade for him. Yeah, they'd have to give up like it wouldn't be. They have to trade like a pick, like a third-round pick or something like that. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
I wonder where Leftwich will go. Leftwich is out there right now.
Leftwich got fired from his offensive coordinator job. Well, Dallas is in need of an offensive coordinator because theirs went to San Diego. So who knows?
I thought there was a rumor. Yeah. Mike McCarthy's
going to call plays like, great. Yeah. That's just what I wanted to have happen. The man who doesn't know how to manage time is now going to call plays. Woo. Noob & Co. is here. What's up, Noob? How are you?
Which is kind of crazy because when he was younger, he used to be great at that. That's the crazy part.
When he was on the Packers,
he was when he was the offensive coordinator for the Niners, he was good.
Yeah, he was there too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Really good.
I think the reason he did that is because he knows he's got to save his job at this point. Mm-hmm. Because if they lose again next year and they don't get anywhere, he's going to get canned. So he probably figures he's going to control his own destiny.
Why not?
Yeah. Shot to the midsection here from Knights. Now some forearms to the side of Ace Austin's head, and he's just holding on to him.
Jeez.
Trying to get over to his corner to get a tag. He does not.
Oh.
Elbow up. Ace Austin misses. There's the tag. KUSHIDA comes in. Big clothesline from KUSHIDA. Down goes both men. Another. Nope. Misses there. Arm drag. And a drop kick. And Chris Bay is in trouble. Austin's taking a break outside of the ring, and he gets a drop kick for his troubles. He goes down.
Talk about hot tag.
Right? Mm-hmm. KUSHIDA with kick after kick. Big headbutt to the shoulder from Chris Bay. Now Chris Bay off the second rope. Gets caught. Got caught in midair. He had that locked in, but then Bay turned it around and almost got a 3. Come on, KUSHIDA. Did you guys hear that Mae Valentine from NWA will be on the cover of Playboy? I have not.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Oh, nice kip up there from Knight. Now they've got Chris Bay up in the air. Yeah, Ace Austin. Yeah, look at this. What's going on here? Both are up on each other's shoulders, and the two men that are up on top are both fighting one another. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, not at all.
I've never seen that in wrestling before. KUSHIDA takes out the knees. Look at that move. Holy cow, Kevin Knight. And now Chris Bay is, look at this. Standing drop kick.
Interesting.
This Kevin Knight is impressive. Man, that standing drop kick, that was insane. He got so much air on that. Wow. Yeah, watch this. Look at the air he gets on that kick.
That was so Montez 4-ish.
It really was. That's insane. Kushida misses. Ace Austin goes around back. Big kick to Kushida. Comes back with another. Now he's got Knight. Nope. Gets reversed over in the corner. Austin moves out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Now Ace is up top. Oh. Knight is down. Now Bay looks like they're getting set up. Crazy Weatherman still at 16. We do not get that channel down here. Yes, Joe Snedeker. Yeah, he's the morning guy now. Does Playboy still exist? Yes. Playboy will always exist. It's been around for so long. Ace Austin with the ring apron moves that we're used to from him.
Jeez.
Handstands on the ring apron.
Uh-oh.
Knight, though, with a drop kick. Down goes Austin to the floor. Saying, get up. But Chris Bay, don't forget, is still up. Oh!
No!
My God!
No!
Bay met him with a cutter from the corner in midair.
That was too sweet.
Chris Bay just hit a cutter from the top rope.
No.
Out on the ring apron. First of all, that's a crazy spot. Oh, that's going to do it. It's over. 2, 3. That cutter is amazing. That's something that just shouldn't be able to be done. To do that on that little spot of ring apron without messing that up, that was incredible.
Wow.
That was incredible.
That was perfect timing. Literally perfect timing.
I'll be back after I have dinner. No problem, Gust. Wow, man. That was an incredible. Watch this. They're going to show the replay. There you go. You see him going, and right as he vaults over the top, Bay gets in with the cutter. What an insane move. Holy Chris Bay. Wow. Phew, that was insane.
What? I'm shocked.
That was insane, dude. Callihan. We have a promo here from Callihan in the design. The 7 deadly steps. Used to be the 7 deadly sins, but apparently it's the 7 deadly steps. Bring the title to the design. Sammy's mustache is getting a little different there. Growing that little evil Fu Manchu kind of a thing there. With the little piece in the middle. Surprised he's not hurt after that. Yeah, that was an insane spot. So if you failed, there would be consequences. Every time he talks and he calls him Callihan, it takes me to a Dirty Harry movie. That's what they used to call him. They never called him Harry. It was always Callihan. We need to go into battle. I'm going to show you mercy. Give you an opportunity at redemption. Step 4. Tonight, you must win.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, you must win. Well, there you go. A lot of pressure on Callihan. Who's this? Who do we got here? Who is this?
I think it is. Is it?
Steph DeLander?
Oh.
I don't know who that is. Who is Steph DeLander? I have to look her up. Who is Steph DeLander, chat? She was in WWE?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that face.
Former NXT.
For NXT, yeah.
He was
like,
Persia Parada from NXT.
That's who it was. I'm like, wait a minute, that face got familiar.
I was going to say, Cazzy noticed her right away.
That's why I was like, oh.
Well, Persia Parada is going to debut. When was she in NXT?
Not that long ago. She was tag team partners with India Hartwell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Yep. Now I remember.
That's crazy. Okay. She did get released last year, so that made a lot of sense.
Bradley
says it took her that long.
Bradley says she's Australian, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Savannah Evans.
By herself, by the way.
So we're getting Savannah. Yeah, no Tasha Steeles. So it's Gisele and Savannah. Noob said, I enjoyed watching the Rumble on Saturday. Hope you're talking about Saturday and hope you'll talk about it on Saturday. We don't have that would be Sunday, Noob, if it's a show I think you're talking about. Unless you're talking about Tazzy show, which is pretty much anything goes on Tazzy Saturday show. So you can talk about anything you want. But if you're talking about us, we don't have a weekend show this week. That's the show we usually do on Sunday with Jeff and myself for the news and everything. We're not going to have that until Jeff comes back. So there won't be a show this coming Sunday because Jeff can't come back to the show until next Thursday. So if I were Gisele, I would not step to Savannah like that, says Heather. And I remember she was in a storyline with Duke Hudson, says John Kessler.
Is it bad that I think when I think of Savannah, I think of Queen Latifah?
Okay. I mean, I'm sure she probably wouldn't. I probably take that as a compliment, I would imagine. Gisele getting in Savannah's face. I don't know if that's a smart idea. A little push from Giselle Shaw. Yeah, that's not going to go over well. Savannah grabs her around the throat. Another push from Giselle. And now a huge right hand. That's going to stop that. I watched the first NWA Power live on Tuesday night. I wonder what your thoughts are on it. I have not watched it.
It's live now.
What's it on? Is it on YouTube again?
It's still on YouTube.
I didn't know they had a live show now.
I think it was the first week, I think.
They still charging you for it, or is it back to being free again?
Oh, they were charging people for it?
They were charging, I don't know if it was recently, but they were charging about was it a year and a half ago or so they were charging?
Oh, okay. I think I saw 2 weeks ago, I was watching it. So yeah, no, I don't think they're charging no more.
Tazzy wouldn't be able to watch it because he does the NXT streams.
Yeah.
And I don't usually watch. I haven't watched NWA in a while.
Here's something crazy. MLW is actually doing something on Tuesdays now. But it's after NXT. Might have to ask people do you want me to stay on to do that too? That'd be something cool. Do a split show.
Santino was there. Oh, Santino was at what? NWA? Michael King says we have amazing wrestlers from Australia. I'm sure. Yeah, been a lot of people from Australia. Yeah. Aussie Open has been on Impact quite a bit. It's still on Fight for paid subscription, but it's on YouTube for free too. Okay.
So what's
James, just what you needed, James. Another wrestling show you need to watch. Just what you need, James. More wrestling. Haven't seen it in a while, but I heard that NWO is in Tennessee. I mean, Impact was in Nashville for a good while.
Yeah.
Santino is officiating a wedding on NWA Power. They're calling it
NWA.
NWA.
That's right. It's the way it was that week.
They're calling it NWA Power again, too? Okay.
NWA Power Live? Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think I've seen that. Oh man, I honestly wish MLW was actually on Wednesdays right after AEW. That would help me a lot.
I don't know. I can't even imagine who's still left in NWA. Didn't NWA have they had a big thing going on with Aldis and everything like that? I don't know. It didn't sound like they were headed in a very good direction. So I didn't even, like I said, I don't even know who's there anymore. I probably don't know too many of the people that are still there. Conrad's here. What's up, Conrad? How are you? No worries, dude. I feel like I'm watching a wrestling marathon this week. Savannah Evans with a Samoan drop, and Gisele is in a bit of trouble. NWA hasn't lost many, just all this. Yeah, see, I haven't watched it in so long. Camille's still champ. That I knew. Yeah. Savannah Evans. She's got the knee up. Oh, two. Ooh, kick out at two.
This might sound weird, but for people in the chat in AEW, don't you see like there's a NWO kind of feel to the women's roster about to happen? I know I have noticed that a little bit. Like Saraya turning heel and everything, like kind of weird.
Oh, look at this. A little shenanigans from Jay Vidal trying to help Gisele. Ooh, and he may have. Big knee to Savannah. 1, 2, 3. Gisele wins.
What?
Shenanigans to help her win, but it wasn't from Tasha. Oh, you know what, though? I bet you she's going to get mad at Tasha maybe for not coming out. Because Jay Vidal interfered and costed the match and Tasha wasn't there. So maybe she's going to get upset with her because of that. I actually thought this match was going to be short. Yeah, no, pretty good match.
Yeah.
Gisele's on the mic. Shut up, she says. Telling the crowd to shut up. That's my time.
I agree. I agree, crowd. I really agree with that.
Tyrus. Yeah, Tyrus. Tyrus is NWA champ. He's been NWA champ for a while.
Damn, look at the heat.
Gisele's getting booed out of the arena. Resting up tonight because I'm heading out to North Carolina tomorrow for NXT Vengeance Day. Damien's going to another live event. That's awesome, dude. Gisele says, I don't care anymore. I'm the Black Widow of Impact Wrestling. Heather, I think you're ahead of us. You're ahead of me anyway. So I have Gisele Shaw on my screen, so I don't know what you're talking about with that.
Yeah, I've heard of...
Heather, you're watching on Access TV. You're ahead of us. Oh my gosh, Heather. I'm going to destroy every single competitor I step in the ring with. The spotlight belongs to the quintessential diva, Gisele Shaw. Okay. Gisele Shaw with a big win tonight over Savannah Evans.
Guess it kind of makes sense.
Kenny King. Kenny King talking about Swann. SWANN. Heather says I paused it again. No problems. Oh, there's okay. Now we're caught up to you. There's Zicky and
okay.
Johnny Swinger and Zicky. Zicky's eating this popcorn. He's got decades in this sport.
Oh, man.
Said I could arrange an autograph. Oh, God, they're going to get beat up.
Man, I hope nobody don't catch a cold or anything with all
Oh
the
my
popcorn.
God. I don't beat up people on Social Security.
Wow.
Zicky just set up Swinger against Kenny King.
Follows you off.
Oh, they're still talking about him getting his title shot because they got to get some matches under his belt. That's funny. I hope he gets popcorn stuck in his teeth. LOL. Conrad, not a Zicky fan. Spring Slugfest, Chicago Heat, and Bound for Glory. Wow, man, they're selling Bound for Glory tickets already for this year in October? Good Lord. Oh, a season pass.
Man, they should have did a big arena for that.
Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
There is Santino, the DOA, and there's Macklin. Macklin says he wants to be the number one contender. Santino said no, but he has an idea. Said 4 singles matches, and the winner of each of the matches is going to have a 4-way match at No Surrender, and the winner of that match has the number one contender. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
That's another hoop.
There's Fandango. He's saying, sir, just back up, sir. Dirty Dango.
Oh my God. These two.
He says, I'll walk through a wall for you, man. I just want to be in a qualifying match.
Just go.
If I go away, I'll be in a qualifying match. He said you're in one. Go away. Look, he's trying to hug Santino. Partner. Santino wants no part of that.
He just there for no reason.
That. We got darkness. That's going to mean Crazy Steve.
Yeah.
So here we go. If I can find the slide, of course. There we go.
You can feel the bass of that song.
Yeah,
I just realized that.
Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus with Black Taurus going up against Sheldon Jean tonight. Brandon says we all need a hug. Me and Andrew are going to be at all those Chicago live events for Impact, Joe. If you and Jeff can find a way to get there, me and Andrew would love to see you both. Oh my God, I wish. That's a flight for me, actually. I got stuck in that Chicago airport and I hated it. It. I was stuck there overnight. It was not fun.
Just Chicago in general? Depends for which part of Chicago you're going.
O'Hare is a huge airport, huge. And we our flight was delayed a little bit coming from Denver because of storms. And when we landed, we got there with like a minute to get to our terminal, and we were all the way across the airport to get to the terminal. And by the time we got there, the flight had left. And then we were done. We couldn't get another flight the rest of the night because of the thunderstorms and stuff coming through. So we basically spent the night in O'Hare. Decay, not Sabu. Bully Ray is a freaking legend. Ha ha, says Boomers. Imagine Decay with Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I know. We had talked about Bray Wyatt maybe coming to Impact. That would have been awesome. But apparently he got an offer from them, but he decided against it. Loving Crazy Steve's new gear, face paint combo.
Too bad they can't do a partnership in the future, though.
Yeah. Sheldon Jean. Taurus on the outside. So
what are you doing?
Sheldon Jean is like, yeah, looking at Crazy Steve like, what the hell are you doing, man?
Guys, you're freaking out the ref, man.
This move here from Crazy Steve to reverse that. Gene just throws him down to the mat. Nice move there from Sheldon Gene. And while we're watching, if you have not done so already and you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit the notifications bell to be notified about when we have future content. And most important of all, please make sure that you smash, you know what? Hulk smash. Not just a smash, but a Hulk smash the like button. Yes. Hulk smash the like button. Yes, make sure you do that as well. We'd really appreciate that. I would show you my Hulk, but he doesn't show up because he's green. So all you see is eyes.
We ain't going through that.
Yeah, all you see is eyes. There's no, you can't see any of them. Look at these clotheslines from Crazy Steve. I would not mess with Tarus either. Aaron says, I chilled with Sabu and Sandman after live event. I'm wondering how chill that exactly was, Aaron.
Speaking of punches and karate and stuff like that, I am almost excited about Mortal Kombat 2 next year.
Oh, they're doing what? The film?
They're about to start filming now.
Crazy Steve is your winner. Now keep an eye out for Trey.
I heard there are a lot of.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah, I heard somebody. I heard the crowd. I'm like, what the heck going on?
What did I say? Tyrus against the post. There he is with the green paint. I told you.
You know how hard it is to find that paint?
At least his face and his tights are going to match. No, he's not. He's going to bite his hand.
Ow.
He bit his hand, and now Crazy Steve has the spray paint. And he's spray painting himself. Trey didn't even have to do it. He just spray painted Trey's symbol on himself. And now he sprays the paint up in the air.
Okay.
Is he inhaling that? Because
don't do that.
That's not good. He bit him. He did. That's crazy. Good call, says Aaron. I predicted that one. Maybe some of Jeff is rubbing off on me now that Jeff's not here. or maybe Jeff is just passing me along all of the stuff that he's writing, and I'm just telling you. So, Jordan Grace.
Speaking of Jeff, see what happens.
Yes. Said she has a contractually agreed rematch coming up. Hey, Wes, how are you? Oh, Steph and Jordan Grace. Well, now.
Dude, we gotta stop doing that. This is all promotions. Can we not have people debut and lose their first match?
Now we have Santino at the table with Raven.
Oh my god.
We have Santino and Raven. He says he wants advice.
From a genius.
Raven says, make me the champ. He says, make me the champ. Santino says, I'll consider that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who the hell is that? Oh my God, no.
Really?
Way.
Really?
Is that the Yeti? No way. He called him Yeti.
Really? Out of nowhere.
That was not. Is that the dude that was the Yeti that was dressed in the bandages?
Uh-oh.
Bully Ray's coming out. He called him Yeti. Was that? I have to look that up. Was that the Yeti? From WCW? It was Ronald Allen Reese. It was the Yeti.
I'm looking at it like, really?
We had the Yeti on Impact. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Worst gimmick ever. We had this on our show. That was this guy, in case you don't know who that is. That was the Yeti. I can't believe we saw the Yeti. That's amazing. They keep pulling these goofy surprises every week, and I love it. The Yeti. Maybe we'll get to Shockmaster at some point, too.
Might as well bring Glacier, too, while we at it.
Glacier. Bring back the Kiss Demon. I know he was on here before.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What was the Spider-Man guy's name called?
Oh. Well, so much for that poster.
I want to see what he was called because I'll find him. What was Arachnaman? Maybe we'll get Arachnaman. They'll probably get sued. Impact would want to get sued.
All the kids.
I know he's scaring the kids. Look at him scaring that poor little girl. He's staring her down. Meantime, the parents are laughing. Oh, the father stood in front of her. He's trying to find the little girl. The father's standing in front of her, scaring the poor girl. The mother's like laughing. The mother thinks it's funny. Oh, that's it. Terrify my kid. Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah.
She will have nightmares of Bully Ray.
Terrify my kid. Yes. Yes.
Bully Ray gonna be in her sleep. Oh.
Oh my God. I can't believe you saw the freaking Yeti. That was amazing. 2023 is wild. Yes, it is. We got the return of the Yeti. He was in Raven's Flock in WCW. Well, that explains it. Booty Man is the worst gimmick. I don't know. Shockmaster might have it on Booty Man. Crowd chanting, "You suck. You tapped out." If that's my kid, I teach him to shout "F you, bully." Bully being a bully. Yes, that's what he does. Oh my God. I can't get over the fact that we saw the Yeti. That made my whole night. Just saw the freaking Yeti. Oh my God. They're booing him. They won't let him talk.
That's when you were good.
I want to see Kimberly Page in Impact. Brandon says, OMG. He says, I'm starting to get the... They won't let him talk. They're booing him again.
What?
Says, I'm getting the feeling that people around here don't like me. You think? I feel like the wrestlers don't like me. Well, geez, I wonder why, bully. Glacier is up there. This will be Roman tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's going to be even worse.
Look at the little girls crying. He made that little girl cry. Oh my God. What a horrible man.
That's just wrong.
The entire wrestling business doesn't like me, says Bully. Bully sucks. Bully sucks, Chance. Quite obvious last week. The new guy in charge doesn't like me. Santino doesn't like him. $6.5. I mean, Bully is a heel. Bully's a meanie. Yes. Guess who wasn't invited to that? Bully.
You?
Raise your hand if you know who wasn't invited. Look at you morons doing exactly what I tell you. That's why I'm the best at this.
He really is.
Oh my God. It's really funny. I've always said, despite not liking some of his takes, Bully Ray's a great, without a doubt. I said he ain't going to be back for a while. My ex-best friend, Tommy Dreamer, really doesn't. Yeah, that's what's lead up to here. This is going to be Tommy against Bully, I'll bet, at the pay-per-view. They're playing this out on Busted Open, which is really kind of funny. Like, they're literally not talking to one another on Best of Busted Open either. So we didn't like each other in ECW.
Right.
Didn't like each other in WWE.
Right.
We don't like each other on Busted Open. We tolerate each other. I'm the most real guy in the room. I tell it like it is.
This is a good point.
Gus says he's back. I'm back. Better than ever. Bully is a douche. Heather's telling us how she really feels. The truth is, Tommy Dreamer's the biggest phony in this business.
Damn.
Wow. Wants to be loved by everybody. Hey, John G, how are you? Is it realistic to be loved by everybody? And no, it's not. Dreamer's nothing more than a snake. Mickey James is coming out. Oh my God, Mickey. Mickey is gonna get beat up. Like, why would you do this? Mickey, you almost got beat up by this man last week. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Are we getting busted open in the ring? That's what we have. That's what's going on.
Derek Fleming. Derek. Are you watching, Derek?
That's just missing.
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed that.
Business just picked up.
I like the way Bully, when that music came on, Bully Ray like,
yeah,
really?
Bully just right over the corner, like, not again. Derek says, I'm here. Are you? Mickey said, you ruined my celebration, so I'm going to return the favor. James Chadwick says, damn, Mickey. Oh, I know, right? Yeah. Derek says, I've been here.
Have you?
You just bicker, and bicker, and bicker, and bicker. Damien says, R.I.P. Mickey. Imagine if we could get a feud between Bully Ray and LA Knight. Mickey says, that's been your MO your entire career.
Wow.
Derek, I'm not even posting that comment. Not putting that one up.
Wow.
We're going to stay away from that one.
It's not me tonight. It's not me.
Nope.
Not me.
Aaron says, Bully should 3D through a table. Brandon saying, nice knowing you, Mickey. Mickey says, get the hell out of Impact Wrestling. Think Tommy Dreamer comes out and saves her? Is that what's going to happen? Police says, what is wrong with you? Get the stupid smirk off your face. I'd smack you this quick. She has a death wish, or does she expect Nick Aldis? That'd be cool if Nick Aldis came in. Because obviously he didn't join WWE. A lot of people thought he might be at the Rumble.
I mean, I would think that rumor would have popped up somewhere. At least that one would.
Just saw your response, John G. I did, yes. I just did. Thank you. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. So remember when I slammed you down? What if I did worse? I wouldn't do worse to you. I've done worse to most women. And you're not as good as those women. Oh, boy.
Wow.
I could have taken the high road. Yeah, I think a Tommy run-in's coming too. I would agree. I would agree. I'm going to give you what you deserve. I'm going to take the low road. I'm going to take the low road, champ. Tramp! Oh! Oh, she just put her title down. Ooh! Just smacked him across the face.
Okay, we're getting busted open in the ring.
How the hell is Busted Open going to function? Mickey's on that show too?
I have no idea.
Oh, no. He's got her up. He's slammed down, and he held onto her hair.
Somebody?
I think we've got someone coming down. Yep. No, it's the goons. It's the goons.
Oh,
not the goons.
Really? There ain't nobody?
Now, now someone's coming. Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer's got a kendo stick. The goons almost had it. Conrad's chanting Aldis. Yeah, that would have been awesome if Nick Aldis came running down. He said it's going to get settled sooner or later, 30 years in the making. ECW, says Brandon. Said you jumped on me like two little bitches.
Damn. Is he talking to me?
I'm hardcore and she is country. We're going to get a tag match with Mickey and Dreamer against them too?
Can we do that?
I guess. I guess.
She's not even dressed to wrestle.
They're walking away. Up. Who's coming now? Who's this? Santino's going to make it happen. Tommy the Dreamer. Tommy the Dreamer. He says, I have the authority to make this match. He said, you guys got this. You guys got this. I'm going to be right over there. Look. Taught me the Dreamers were in standard gymnasium clothes. He says, I'm a benevolent and merciful dictator, and he stopped. Next week. No, we're not getting it tonight. It's next week. No monkey business. Bobby Ray. Bobby Ray is forbidden from ringside. He said he's going to put the Thor back in authority and grab the hammer.
Alrighty.
Well, we're getting Tommy and Mickey against those two next week, and Bully Ray is banned from ringside.
Intergender
versus, I don't even know what to call it.
That's
one intergender team. That's going to be crazy. Tommy the Dreamer. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Okay. So,
he put the Thor back in authority. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. That was so funny. I love Santino. Put the Thor back in authority. Who's the... Oh. Killer Kelly's talking? Well, this is a first.
I mean, she did when she first started, right?
A little, but not like this.
Hey, she can talk all she wants. I'll be back.
What? What the hell is going on here?
No. Are we going to kill her wild?
Oh, what is this?
What the?
It's going to be Killer Kelly and Taylor Wilde against the Death Dolls? I love Rosemary's makeup is spiders on her eyes. That looks amazing. Killer Kelly's loving it.
She's just laughing. I'm done.
They're all hysterical. Except for Jessica. Jessica's confused. Oh my God.
What are we doing right now?
We're going to get Killer Kelly and Taylor Wilde against the Death Dolls.
Wow.
And now we've got Johnny Swinger on the road to 50. This freaking show has been so entertaining lately. Like, we've gotten 2 episodes since the pay-per-view, and the entertainment value of this show has gone way up. Like, way up. I mean, this is just so much fun. I can't wait for next week. Respect my authority. Killer Kelly is beautiful, says Michael Spikes. I think Tazzy would probably agree with you.
I would triple agree that. Hey, only Impact knockout. I actually have a shirt for it, so I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Maybe the tag match will be at No Surrender. It could possibly be. Yeah, might be for the titles.
No Surrender.
Might be for the titles. And they could win that too. Kelly and Taylor could win that. This is why I love Impact Wrestling. Is that Knockouts tag match at No Surrender? And next week they didn't say. Johnny Swinger is hilarious. Oh, geez. I give Swinger 3 minutes if he's lucky.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that he's going to probably do too well against Kenny King.
I forgot this was filmed after the Jay Briscoe thing.
Yes.
So you saw Kenny King? Yeah.
Yeah. Michael King says Jordan and Masha.
Marsha.
Kelly is also beautiful, says Aaron. Brandon says, I give it 2 tops, 2 minutes. Well, let's go. Let's see, what time is it? 9:29. Let's see how long Swinger lasts. He's consulting with Zicky. That's usually probably not a good idea.
Never.
This is TNA Impact, I know. Great hard cam. It is less dark. You can see the fans, young, old, great look, says Little Silver. Who would win in a match, Trey Miguel or Ricochet? Ooh,
Whew.
that'd be a good one.
I don't think we got Wesley versus Ricochet yet. So actually, we did. I lied.
Yeah,
yeah. That was good.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Impact needed. You and Jeff have said that Impact needs to find a way to get out there. Maybe this is one of the ways they're doing it. Swinger and Zicky, the blind leading the blind. Look at this. Swinger's trying to show off his muscles and his karate moves. I don't know what he's doing here. He's just here we go. He just took a roundhouse kick from Kenny King. That's probably going to be very close to the end already. Swinger wants a timeout, and he's consulting again. What the hell is he saying to Zicky? Like, what is he telling him to do? Maybe Zicky's going to throw him his fanny. Well, I was just going to say maybe he's going to throw him his fanny pack to help him out. But now Swinger's trying to sneak up on Kenny King. Yeah, he didn't. No. Went for a kick, and now Swinger caught his leg. Turns him around and takes a kick upside the head from King. This is going to be over. It's going to be over. Goodbye, Johnny Swinger. 2, 3. It lasted 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Who had 2 minutes? I think Brandon Davey wins. Brandon Davey wins. He called it. 2 minutes. There it is. 2 minutes. And Johnny Swinger is still 0 for 50. Sami Callihan and Bray Wyatt. That'd be a good matchup too. Yeah, that'd be a good matchup. Kenny said, I came out for 2 reasons. 1 was to beat the piss out of the weird old man.
Oh, I think I know what second one is.
So everybody, anybody, especially all the champions here at Impact, are on notice. Who's going to come out and challenge Kenny King? So now I've become a target. I wonder who. Kenny King. King. Yeah, okay. Just a little promo there. Thought maybe somebody might come out to challenge him. Huh. Something going to happen while he's going up the ramp here? No. No, there he goes. I thought maybe somebody come out and challenge him. Masha. And there's Bully. Oh, boy.
Interesting.
Bully and Masha. It's good to meet you, says Bully with a smile on his face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bully's such a snake. If I'm Mickey James, I'm not sleeping at night. Oh, Brandon said he was paying tribute to Jay Briscoe.
Yeah. It was in the white tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Surely Masha isn't going to buy into Bully's line of garbage. Bully says, I would never show you these levels of disrespect. She's talking to him in Russian. Bully Ray probably had no clue what she just said. She spoke to him all in Russian. Bully dug it. Bully's kind of liking it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's Cardona's. Cardona's gathering a group. He's gathering a group here. And there's Myers, and they have a TV monitor behind them, so something's coming here. Oh no, they recorded a video. Oh my God. I make better songs than Joe Hendry. This is terrible. This is awful. He looks weird.
This is so awful but funny at the same time.
This is really bad, but yeah, it's kind of funny. A masterpiece. They're all gone, except for one guy. He said it was a burn.
Speaking of his wife.
The guy said you are. It's just bitch. I love that song. He's ruining our lives. Oh my God, that was horrible.
Speaking of his wife,
that was terrible.
You gotta be seeing the social media. He teased his wife because she was only in the room for like 6 seconds, or is it 4 seconds?
Cardona did?
Yeah, he kept on messing with her. I'm like, that's a cute couple.
Oh my God. Don't diss Hendry like that. Am I the only one who is relieved that Cardona wasn't in the Rumble last weekend? Is he teasing Chris Masters? Remember in WWE, he says he always said masterpiece. Arcade Shuttlesworth. That was really bad, but really funny. Is it just me, or does Bully also give you vibes similar to Paul Heyman when he get him and Paul Heyman? Oh, Myers and Dirty Dango. Shira versus PCO next week. And there it is. It's next week. Taylor Wilde and Killer Kelly to take on the Death Dolls. It is non-title. That made my ears bleed. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Tommy and Mickey. New Japan tonight. Oh, it's still the Wrestle Kingdom stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I heard about
Carl Anderson and Tama Tonga.
Yeah. He got the shirt on. Wow.
Yep. TJP and Akira versus Leo Rush and Yo. Next week's going to be crazy. If Taylor and Killer Kelly win, maybe they get a title shot. Maybe. Could be. Well, time for the main event.
Leo Rush is teasing WWE a lot, too, by the way.
Leo Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
Scott, you better sign Ibushi. 8-man tag on deck. Let's go. Josh Alexander, the Impact World Champion, is out first. I guess I should change this over to that. There we go. Walking weapon, Josh Alexander. and he will face Rich Swann. That's going to be a really good match.
Very interesting there.
Frankie Kazarian is out next. Of course, just signed with Impact Wrestling long term, so he'll be around for at least a few years, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's considered what long term is in Impact Wrestling 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what long term is for Impact? It's probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Gonna get Rich Swann and Yuya as well. Callihan and the design. Comes Rich Swann.
By the way, they just showed the WWE did on their YouTube. They just showed the match between him and Pac.
Who?
WWE did. It was a cruiserweight title match.
Showed a match with who? Pac and who?
Pac and Swann.
Oh, really?
Probably was one of those best matches of the year, honestly.
Wow. Boy, Yuya didn't even get his entrance shown. Jeez.
Mean.
That was mean. And the design. While the design comes out, because they might take a little bit, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Also, please make sure that you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. As I said, tomorrow night, SmackDown, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be me and Coaster Maniacs guest hosting. We'll be doing that. Make sure to come out. That's got to find out what happens with the Bloodline. You got to find out what happens with Bray Wyatt and much, much more. So come out and join us at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night for the SmackDown watch along. Nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. Then we're back on Monday with Abby's Window because that will be the follow-up for whatever happens with Bray going forward in tomorrow night. So join us for Abby's Window at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. That's with Jody, of course, Dom, myself, and there might be a guest. You never know. We could have somebody else in there with us to talk about theories and all things Bray Wyatt. So join us for that. Also, hit the like button. Smash Hulk smash the like button. Hit that like button so hard you break it. No, I don't mean that. I don't want you to break your computer or your tablet or your phone. But hit the like button before you leave tonight, or if you're listening at another time, please hit the like button for us. It really, really helps us out.
Hey, Mom, I need a new keyboard.
Yeah, the insiders told me to smash the like button, and I did.
Oh, man.
Oh, geez. That would be no good. Yeah. We don't want to be responsible for anybody breaking their phone.
No.
They should put the beautiful people in the Hall of Impact Wrestling. Oh, no, Yuya didn't get an entrance.
I can't. I'm lightweight. Can't wait for all computers turn to touchscreen. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. What I was bummed about was that there was no EY in the Rumble. He was my surprise. They'll be there shortly.
Yeah.
They'll be there. He'll be there shortly. I'm sure Sanity will reform. Very mad about how they did Chelsea Green. Oh, Chelsea might just have a comedy character in WWE, and that was funny. She might just have that kind of character. So.
Honestly, I think that comedic character that I feel like she's about to play, kind of like her NXT character. It's like she's entitled to everything.
Yeah.
So I think that might work on the main roster and might get her into a title picture.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there. Just saying.
Rich Swann and Callihan. Ooh. Shot from Callihan. Down goes Swann. But Mom, Dad told me to hit the like button. Oh, gosh. Aaron said I was okay with it. Shot there from Alan Angels. Swann with a big clothesline off of the top rope. Swann duck under. Comes back the other direction. Nice head scissor takedown on Angels. And now Swann over to his own corner. Yuya tags in. Yuya's in for the first time. Chelsea now holds a Rumble record. She certainly does.
Yep.
Come on, Rich. Let's go. And the champ is in the house. Josh Alexander and Diener. Walking weapon chance. Ooh, a slap in the face from Diener and a chop from Josh. There we go. Chops back and forth. Look at these slaps. Oh, he bites the head of Josh Alexander. Diener just chewed on Josh's head. Angels back in there now. All 4 men. All 8 men actually are in there. Oh, boy. The referee's lost control of this already.
Shocker.
Yeah, the design for the win. The match between Josh and Rich Swann for Sacrifice is too predictable. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a good match. They haven't wrestled yet, so during his title reign. So I don't think it's a bad idea to get Rich back involved in the title picture. White Rabbit, the Rumble is over, so I don't think that's going to happen. Saying the rumors that Josh is trying to get permission for the Royal Rumble. The Rumble's over. Josh wasn't there, so mean that he was trying to. I don't know. Who knows? I don't pay attention to all that dirt sheet stuff. Ref is going to do a Hail Mary. Yeah, the referee might be. The referee can't keep control of the match. Yuya's in there with Angels. Big left hand from Angels. Down goes Yuya. Kazarian's in there. Frankie with a big chop.
I'm still trying to get used to him being here than not being AEW.
Yeah, yeah. Nice leg sweep by Kazarian, and down goes Angels. You mean no surrender, says James. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Talking about dirt sheet stuff, White Rabbit. I like I said, I give that not much regard. I'm not a dirt sheet guy. I don't like to be spoiled. I don't like to know. I try not to know that stuff. And I really don't care. Most of it's wrong, to be honest. So, slam down goes Angels. Kazarian up off the top rope with a huge leg drop on the neck area of Angels. Tag into Rich Swann. Swann and Kazarian with a nice toss. Cover by Swann. 2. Kick out at 2. No surrenders in just 3 weeks.
They must love the 24th. The 24th for no surrender, and their pay-per-view next month is on the 24th.
They must love that date.
Yeah.
You're watching without commercials. Yes, Ronnie. On their YouTube page, you get no commercials.
Commercials? What's that?
We don't know what commercials are.
unless you watch Raw and Raw and NXT with me.
Yep.
And that's kind of short now because they're doing pictures now on Raw.
Wow, that's a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get this on their YouTube page, there are no commercials. They started it later. They started at 8:30 and it goes until now, and then it catches up around this time. But yeah, there are no commercials on this. I wonder if Sammy gets one of the 4 matches to get the number 1 contenders match at No Surrender. February 24th is my sister's birthday. James Chadwick, I think, answered your question right. White Rabbit, 2004. Cover 1, 2. Big Con gets a count of 2 on Swann. And now he's working on that. I believe that when they used to use this, that's a very classic move. And I think they used to refer to that as the trapezius area. when they used to work that shoulder area. Trapezius. Oh, look at this. Now he's just ripping his nose off. So much for that.
What had happened was.
What are commercials? What are commercials? Yes. Those things that pay for the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Access's commercials are horrible, by the way. I'm kind of glad I don't have to watch it on there.
At least on the Raw NXT, once we get a piece of commercial, like, okay, that's what I might eat tomorrow.
Their commercials are the worst. Insurance commercials. Their commercials are terrible on that station.
I need car insurance.
It's not even that. It's that insurance that you buy for the car after the warranty is up, whatever that is. Ric Flair used to advertise.
Uh-huh.
Here's a cover from Diener to. They're working on Rich Swann now. They've singled him out. Quick tags in and out from the design. Angels is in there. They're trying to keep Swann over in that corner. You need to pay. Yes. If you're going to watch it on YouTube, it's 99 cents. Like I said, it's $1. I mean, if you want to just watch these shows every Thursday instead of on Access TV, it's 99 cents. If you want to watch some of the pay-per-views, which the next pay-per-view they're advertising is No Surrender. It will be televised on the YouTube channel as well. So you get that for $4.99 a month. So for $1 or $5.
Let me see. $4 and then you get the impact on the fight. That's about what, $7 to $8?
Yeah. I can't stand the Burger King commercial. James, don't worry about him. He's gone. We said goodbye. $1 a month, not bad. No, not at all. I mean, like I said, hey, to avoid those horrible commercials on Access, I would pay the $1. Plus, not to mention, it's hard to get Access anyway. So you can't get Access on everything. I still have Impact Plus, but rarely use it. Yeah, they don't do much on there anymore. Their content is still on there. Like you can see old stuff on there, but yeah, they don't do much with it.
Yeah.
Swann tried to get the tag. He dove over to his corner, but couldn't get it. And tagged a Big Con and a Big Con with a big boot to Rich Swann. YouTube on Impact is pretty cheap. Yeah, 99 cents or $5. Yeah. Ronnie says I may follow you guys for this. Yeah, absolutely. Come and join us. We've got a good community of people that come out every single Thursday and watch this with us. So yeah, you're absolutely welcome to join us. Throws him over into the corner. Now Callihan is in the ring. Swann is still stuck over in that corner. Callihan goes in and takes a kick from Swann. Swann is kicking his way out of that corner. Kicks to everyone. And now Khan got him down. Oh, he misses and he punched the steel post. That'll break some fingers. Swann trying to get over again for a tag. Nope. There we go. Josh finally gets tagged in. Germans. German to Diener. German to Angels. And a German to Big Con. No, that was Callihan. Khan is still out on the ring apron. Josh again trying to get. Oh, nope. Diener tags in Big Con, and now it's Josh and Big Con. And is he going to German Big Con? Nope. Took an elbow.
Good try. Good try.
He tried. Yes. Thank you, Ronnie. We appreciate that. Don't let him bother you, James. He was a troll. That was what he was doing since he was in here. Problem with volume? No, not at all. Why do they always have to pick on poor Rich? Josh had the ankle lock applied, but Big Con gets out of it. Now Yuya coming in. Yuya with a nice drop kick to Con. Sammy coming in. Takes a right hand from Yuya.
Here comes
back
the mess.
And forth. Big uppercut from Yuya. Oh, now Sammy's just got him by the eyes. Oh, this isn't good. Diener's in. Callihan was going for the thumbs up, thumbs down. Callahan's not, or Diener's not letting him do it. Josh breaks that up in a double clothesline.
Dude.
Going after Dean. Nope, Diener reversed it. He reversed the spike.
Ooh.
When a clothesline from Diener. Oh, and a big kick from Swann. Diener goes down. Angels with a left hand. Ooh. And now Kazarian coming back in. Takes out Alan Angels with a DDT. Big Con takes out Kazarian. And we're back to Yuya. Ducks underneath Con. And look at this. The power on Yuya. And now Sammy. Callahan's back in. Yuya. Insecurity to the back of the head. Yuya's going up. Oh, he almost got himself caught in the ropes there. Diener's back up, though. Knocks him off. Ooh, that did not look good.
Oh.
That leg went out underneath him. Now Sammy saying thumbs up, thumbs down. This could be it. Yep. Cactus driver. That's going to do it. 2, 3. Callihan wins. Well, he had to win, so James Grant says, ignore the trolls. Yeah. What are you learning before No Surrender? Well, there's going to be some really good matches for No Surrender. Well, we've only got 2 confirmed so far. Booker T, Genesis 2007, Sting's mystery tag partner. That looked like it hurt. Yeah, the leg went out from under him a little bit. I hope he's okay. Didn't look very good. So Callihan gets the win. Diener happy about that.
Huh.
That's it.
He just gave a wink at the
He
camera.
did. Yeah, he did.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Why would you give it out with that?
Diener with a little wink in the camera there at the end. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, there you go. No Joe Hendry. That's the only thing that disappointed me with this one. No Joe Hendry this week, but oh well. I think did I read something from somebody that said he wouldn't be here because I don't know. I think I remember someone telling me somewhere, it might have been on Insiders on the Twitter, telling me that he wasn't going to be there because of some commitment or something he had somewhere else. So
yeah, they have a lot of Impact wrestlers actually have a lot of commitments. For instance, Sue Young has been around, but she haven't been on Impact yet in a while.
Yeah, Sue's been doing a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of them do that as well as doing doing Impact. So I don't blame them. I mean, if Impact doesn't have anything going on really for them, then why not? Sure, go and get that money if you can. Well, there you go. That was Impact Wrestling for this week. I thought it was a good show. I thought it was fun. A lot of stuff going on. The Mickey James Bully Ray thing was fun to watch. The unexpected team up of Taylor Wilde and Killer Kelly as well is really, really interesting also. So didn't see that coming. Johnny Swinger taking a beating is always funny. And what else did we get? I mean, we got some great matches. That last one was really good match between these 8 guys. The Bullet Club, of course, getting the win in an impressive outing for them. Gisele Shaw with an unexpected victory over Savannah Evans, and getting some help, of course, from Jay Vidal. But Gisele Shaw saying she's the Black Widow of Impact Wrestling. So we'll see where that goes. And then, of course, Crazy Steve getting the victory. And then, like we said, hey, I got one right. Of course, Trey came out with the paint. Crazy Steve turned it around on him and basically painted himself. So Trey really didn't have to do anything. So we got that as well. So, and then of course on BTI, Gresham with the win, and then he put out an open challenge and basically wants to wrestle Speedball Mike Bailey. So we could be seeing that at No Surrender 2, which would be amazing. Okay, yeah, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show for tonight. I've got a couple people already. Brandon Lewis said 10 out of 10. John G said 10 out of 10. Aaron says outstanding show, good card, 10 out of 10. So 3 10 so far. Yeah, let us know what your scores are. We will do the same, and then we'll tell you what we got going on the rest of the week, and we will be done for the night. Tazi, start us off. Dylan says 9 out of 10. Heather says 9 out of 10. Solid show. What did you think of Impact tonight? Brandon Davey says a 10 out of 10 as well. What do you think?
That's an interesting score. I wasn't expecting these scores.
Yeah, a lot of 10.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm lightweight impressed. I like to get you guys thoughts sometimes. Well, we like to get you guys thoughts sometimes because we're like, that's pretty good. I wasn't really expecting that. Anyways, let's start with this. The psychology in the show was actually really good in the ring. The storylines, they're moving along as always.
Yeah,
it's nothing. I've never seen anything on Impact since I came back and watching it that it's always something weird, like why we're doing this. It's like I don't ever question it. Does that make sense? Yes. And I always question the other promotions, but I don't never, does that make sense? Yeah, I'm excited about a lot of the matches. We didn't get no reaction with Swann and Josh yet, so I'm very, very intrigued. Are we going to get that next week or the following week? The Mickey James bully.
Oh my God, the Mickey James bully interactions are fabulous.
Like Joe talked about earlier, this will make me very intrigued of what is going to happen when they're on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, like, dude, listen, I mean, what Busted Open is doing there is pretty smart, because if you don't already listen to that, I listen to the podcast. I can't listen to the full show because it's too long, but I listen to the podcast. If you didn't already, you're going to be now, because that interaction between all of them is going to be hilarious. Yeah, they're basically all infighting now, so yeah, it's going to be pretty funny.
Shout out to Kenny for actually doing a little tribute to for Jay Briscoe. So shout out to him. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show. Oh my God, we're getting Killer Kelly. We're getting Killer Wild next week. Oh yeah.
Tazzy gave it a 10 just for that. It was.
There's a guy. Oh my God! And Jeff back for that next week.
Oh my God!
Oh, I am down. So I'm going to go ahead and do a closer to a 9 as possible. So a 8.9. Okay. But because I'm expecting craziness next week. That's why I'm doing that. So
yeah. The stuff with the look. Jeff mentions this a lot because he was there when Bully first arrived and said how many people were bashing it because, oh brother, they're bringing in these old guys. Like, what do we need with these old guys? But listen, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like WWE, because I think a lot of people have that in their heads. Like, oh brother, here we go. With the Goldberg stuff and with this and that. It doesn't always have to work that way. Mm-mm. And I think what they're doing is, they're it's not like they're taking anybody's spots. They're interacting with one another, and then they're putting some people over, like Bully, of course, putting over Josh, and now whatever's going to happen here, Bully putting over Masha a little bit. So they're doing the stuff that they're supposed to do, and then it's going to end up with a match, and Bully and Tommy is going to end up being the match that's going to come out of this. So it's going to be nuts. They're going to do. Oh, you want to talk about hardcore? Whatever they're going to do, you want blood, you want guts, you're going to get it from those two, because if they let them have some sort of wacky ECW type match, look out. James Chadwick will be in love. But yeah, that's it. But it's been great. I mean, now, of course, a mixed tag, basically. So Mickey and Tommy Dreamer are going to tag up against those two. So I don't know. I think I enjoyed tonight's show. I think it was really good. Same as last week. It's been very entertaining. And the storylines going on in the back. Hell, even the swinger stuff now with his over 50 thing, I think is funny. So I'm going to give it a 9. I think it was good. I think it entertained me. I love the directions, the way that this is going with some of this stuff and the storylines that they're building up toward that next pay-per-view. So, you got in the background, the Mickey and Jordan thing kind of happening in the background. Of course, Mickey's got Masha coming up and stuff like that. So I like where they're going. I really am enjoying all the stuff that they're doing. And then the Cardona thing was just ridiculous. Cardona and Myers are just ridiculous. So I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Jason said, I was at the tapings for this. It was a great show. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Zeke Lane says a 9.75. Impact as a good self-contained show. 2 hours. You could follow it all. Not a bit on one show, bit on the other. John Kessler says 9.5 out of 10. Shabazz says 10 out of 10. Barry says 8 out of 10. Couple bits are average, but mostly good. Let's see. Brandon Davies said 10 out of 10. Heather said 9 out of 10. Dylan. Taylor, Tazzy's in heaven with Killer Kelly and Taylor Wilde. Bonker says an 8.3. Don't speak Goldberg's name. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Norris thinks Impact needs more event stars. I hope Nick Aldis is on his way. A couple times we thought Nick Aldis was going to sneak out there with the Mickey James stuff. Matches and promos are great. Carl Anderson is defending never title against Tama Tonga on New Japan Pro. Yeah, that came from that big event. That was a month or so ago. Yeah. RK Shuttlesworth says 8.75. Okay. Tazzy, let him know what you got again coming up if you missed it from the beginning of the show. I will let you know what we've got coming up, and we will be done for tonight. Go ahead, Tazzy.
We have that big show on Saturday, NXT, the first standalone pay-per-view since 2020 for which, if you guys want to go back and watch that, I'll tell you now, it was Portland 2000 Takeover Portland 2020. I got tongue twister. Believe it or not, you know what match one of the headline matches was? It was Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, which is actually a big match. You guys want to go check that out? It's actually really good. But yeah, we're gonna start at 7 p.m. The reason for that is we want to do predictions. I know there's a lot of people want to talk about other stuff, so I want to get all that out in the open before we even start the NXT show, because the NXT show, I have noticed, and this is NXT since the beginning, they start really fast with everything. Everything's fast paced with NXT. It's always been like that. So I want to watch that, make sure we keep our eye on that. And then we can talk about things on after the show too. So we'll start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you got to turn with that. Monday, we will have the Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw will start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then Tuesday, the aftermath of the Saturday show on NXT, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys just joined join us now before I talked to earlier. The party channel will still go on while I'm away. Coaster, my brother will be there. Dan T will be there. A lot of other people will be there. So the show is still going. We're not going to do the whole, hey, I'm not available, so the whole show is not available to work. So the show is still going. Make sure you guys continue supporting them while I'm away. I really appreciate you guys do, because they're really cool. My brother has been watching wrestling since I'm not going to say his age, but he's been watching it for a while. He's been watching it for many, many years. So if you guys have any questions for him, feel free to actually do that for that. I think that's it. That's it. Literally gonna be it for me, because of course I'll be here next Thursday, but after that, that's it.
Yeah, Tazzy will be with us one more Thursday, and that will be definitely next Thursday. The return of not the Jedi, but the return of Jeff will be next week on Impact Wrestling. All right, so a couple of things for us. Number one, I'm going to mention this because I don't usually do this, but if you join our socials, we have a whole bunch of stuff. We've got a Facebook group if you're on there. We've got, of course, the Twitter. We've got an Instagram. We've got a TikTok now that Jody is in control of and helping us out with that, and Instagram. And of course the YouTube page. So make sure that you join us. The memberships are out there. If you want to become a member member of the channel, there are membership perks that will be starting very soon. As soon as Jeff comes back, we'll get those going. We promise. For those of you who are members, thank you. You can join. There's 3 different levels, so go check those out. They're on our YouTube channel as well. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure that you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we've got future content coming. And also, again, most importantly, for any of those who are here tonight watching and those who are listening and maybe didn't watch live after the fact, please smash that like button for us. It really, really is a big thing for us on YouTube. So please make sure you hit that like button for us if you don't do anything else. As far as content, tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time, it is myself, and it's going to be Coaster, who will be guest hosting for us for SmackDown. So join us tomorrow for the SmackDown watch along. We'll get to see what's going on with that bloodline story that everybody's talking about. What's going to happen with Bray? Is it still going to be LA Knight? Is something, is it going to be ramifications from that? Is it going to be leading toward him and Howdy, some think? So come and check that out tomorrow night for the answers. You may get answers to some of these questions. Of course, the Charlotte Rhea thing and much, much more. So come and join us for that. Nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. And then we'll be back on Monday with Abby's Window at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you didn't see the conversations that we were having on Twitter a little bit, a couple of people noticed from our community that when Bray was bending over backwards in the corner, the paint that he had on his body looks like an animal, looks like some sort of creature with the eyes and the nose and stuff. It's very cool. If you didn't see that, it definitely does. People are trying to figure it out. It's supposed to be a pig with the, with huskus? Is it supposed to be, it looks like a whole bunch. It does look like somebody else mentioned something I can't remember now on Twitter, but check that out. Really neat stuff. A lot of weird stuff that Bray does, like these little extra things that he tries to get people to notice. So check that out as well. Okay. I showed up and liked it. Thank you, Deanna. Deanna coming up with a quick like. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us for tonight. Again, we will see Jeff back next Thursday. So if you're expecting him, he had to do a work project. So, of course, he could not make it tonight, but he will definitely be back next week. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really, really appreciate that. And again, like I always say, please be kind to one another. Please stay safe. And hopefully we will see you all for our next show, which will be SmackDown tomorrow night. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.